the season of evil.
Hey up, it's Stephen, the old Yorkshire geek, and a bit of Wallace and Gromit news. Yay! Wallace and Gromit's coming back. In a new movie, a feature-length movie called Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul. And according to Deadline, Wallace and Gromit Vengeance Most Foul creators promise emotional comeback. We're going to make everybody cry and laugh. Contenders London. Whatever that means, I don't know. But anyway, before we start, don't forget, like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell if you're subscribed already. We're getting close to 1,000 subscribers. We're like that 20-ish, 21-ish, 22-ish off. It keeps hovering round about that 978, 979 figure. And so just need a little bit of a push to get us over 1,000 subscribers, and then they can go, wow! How the bloody hell's that happened? But anyway. Anywho, right. So, do all that. It'll be cool. Go and explore the description, because there's many links in there for merch and Patreon. I've just put an exclusive Patreon video up yesterday, which is going to remain exclusive on Patreon. It's not going to be on YouTube, because YouTube wouldn't like it. But also like Facebook, X, and Instagram, and all that stuff. And if you want to, you can become a member. If you can speak, you can become a member, and then you'll see early access stuff and exclusive stuff as a member as well as. Right, so let's have a look at this article from Deadline. Here we go, sis. There it is. As I said, from Deadline, there it is. Melanie Goodfellow reporting. She's not like a character from a Wallace and Gromit film, doesn't she? I'm sure she's lovely. I'm saying she. I'm guessing it's a she. Doesn't really say. But anyway. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul creators promise emotional comeback. We're going to make everybody cry and laugh. Contenders London, as I just said. But anyway, is this it? Oh, wow, that must be. There's a video to watch. We'll not watch it because it goes on for 20 bloody minutes nearly. But if you want to watch that, the link for this article is in the description. Right, so off we go. Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul executive producer Carla Shelley is promising an emotional comeback for Aardman's stop-motion heroes as they return this winter in feature film format for the first time in nearly 20 years. I think we're going to make everybody cry, we're going to surprise everybody and make you laugh as well. It's really emotional. That's what's at the heart of it, Shelley told Deadline's Contenders London event. Oh, right. On Saturday, that's what that means. She was joined on stage by co-directors Nick Park and Merlin Crossingham, amazing name, who revealed they had completed post-production the day before. Completed post-production? So does that mean the film's finished then? It must do. In their new big-screen appearance, Wallace and Gromit's friendship is put to the test by the former's invention of a smart gnome called Norbot, who takes on a life of his own, wreaking havoc in the process. Sounds a bit like... Oh, the one with the cyber dog. Cyber what? Which is that one now? I can't remember. There were the wrong trousers, and then there was the one with the cyber dog, and I can't remember what that was. The one where they were washing windows. What did they call that one? I can't remember. I will put it there. Anyway, it sounds similar, doesn't it? It's obviously, it's Wallace and Gromit's having a go at AI and stuff like that, and automation, I imagine. Anyway, the movie, which launches on the BBC in the UK and on Netflix worldwide this winter, right. So it's a feature length, but it's on TV, is only the second Wallace and Gromit feature after the 2005 The Curse of the Were Rabbit, which is amazing. Although Aardman has continued to work with the characters in short films and video games. Nearly 2 decades after the original, Park said Wallace's obsession with gadgets has taken on fresh resonance in a tech-obsessed world. Wallace is well-meaning, he's not a bad guy, but it's kind of a metaphor for how we're in love with tech, and sometimes it gets in the way of relationships. Gromit would be a lot happier without the tech, inventions and gadgets. Essentially, Gromit just wants to be with Wallace all the time, and he doesn't want anything getting in the way, such as Feathers McGraw in the wrong trousers. But anyway. Park also addressed the revival, of evil penguin Feathers McGraw, who featured in his 1993 Aardman short, The Wrong Trousers, which I think is still the high point of the Wallace and Gromit series. The Wrong Trousers is astonishingly good. The idea of McGraw coming back in was a slightly later breaking idea, said Park. Just machines going wrong seemed a bit normal. I said they did it in with the cyber dog in A Close Shave, which is where we were introduced to Shaun the Sheep. Ooh, I got there. We needed something with a bit more bite and someone with an actual clear, sinister motive. Feathers McGraw was obviously the perfect candidate, having sat in jail for 30 years, languishing, thinking of nothing but revenge. It seemed like the perfect motivation for a villain. And it's amazing how villainous they made that penguin look in The Wrong Trousers, because it didn't do anything. It didn't have any emotion, any facial expressions. Just its eyes blinked, and that was it. Anyway. But it worked. It was all mood and music and all that stuff. Shelley described the idea of bringing back Feathers McGraw as a breakthrough moment. When Nick shared with the rest of us in the studio that Wallace was inventing a smart gnome, we all got quite excited. A little later on in the process, when he revealed that Feathers was going to come back, the whole room got chills. While animation techniques have advanced over the last 20 years, Crossingham said the production had remained true to the stop-motion techniques of the original film. Good, because I think Aardman once did a CGI film, didn't they? I can't remember what it was called. It was something to do with like sewers or pipes or something like that. I can't remember. Something away, Flushed Away, I think it was called. And it wasn't that good, was it? Anyway, the heart and soul of it hasn't changed at all. The technique is exactly the same as it always was. Move it, take a frame, move it, take a frame, he explained. But I bet they use computers and stuff to smooth it up a bit. I bet they do. We really tried to shoot as much as possible in front of the camera. It was only if we couldn't do that we looked at alternatives that were appropriate to tell the story, he added. A big development was that the team could review images immediately and could also add effects like water, particle effects, steam and smoke. All of those kind of things in stop motion are just nigh on impossible to do with any sort of elegance. So that's where the technological side of visual effects has really come on to a point where we can embed it into stop motion in a way that feels appropriate to the Wallace and Gromit world, which is kind of chunky. But then people will be saying, so that's obviously CG water. Does that mean the rest of it's CG as well? People will think that. Just keep it traditional. And if that means having water that doesn't look amazing, then so be it. Anyway, whatever. Visual effects have struggled with that in the past. Crossingham talked about more subtle technological changes in terms of the inner mechanics of the figurines and the materials from which the puppets are made. There are things you won't see, like the use of silicone. Really geeky things, he said. Wallace's trousers used to be made from modelling clay, then latex. We always liked the idea of using silicone, but you could get the silicone to look good, but it wouldn't move. Or you could get it to move, but it wouldn't look good. In the last couple of years, that's changed, so you can see the fingerprints, and it moves. So you can still see the fingerprints, and it moves. Cool! That's what we want to see. We want to see fingerprints of the animators in the modelling clay as they move it. Check out the panel video above. We've got some comments. Who's commenting? How many anonymous? Anonymous, hope it won't take 20 more years to get a third film. Yes, I agree. Diane says, can't wait to see Gromit in action again. My superhero. Yes, is Gromit. Anonymous says, I thought Nick Park wasn't going to make more Wallace and Gromit after the death of Peter Sallis. Yes, I was just going to mention that. He was great and knowledgeable. Who was? I don't know. But anyway. Yes, they didn't mention Peter Sallis, whatever. In that, did they? If you don't know, Peter Sallis was the original voice of Wallace. He passed away in 2017. And they haven't mentioned him. Maybe, I don't know, maybe there's a reference to him which is going to make everybody cry. Maybe that's what they're talking about. But they didn't mention him in the article. Maybe they do in this. I don't know, because I've not seen this. So give this a watch, and maybe they do mention Peter Sallis there. I hope they do, because Peter Sallis was Wallace for a long time. Now he's voiced by Ben Whitehead, I think. I think it's Ben Whitehead. who's been doing it since Peter Sallis passed away, and it does a pretty good job, to be completely honest. It does a pretty good job. Right, so there we go. So look forward to that. Did it say when it was coming out? Did it say when it was coming out? I've actually, when I was searching to see who did the voice of Wallace, and there are reviews of the film, so it must be coming out any minute now. There are reviews of the film. I didn't read any of them, but I just saw them in the links that were there. Anyway, does it say when this is coming out? It doesn't say, does it? Does it? No, it just says it's coming out on BBC and Netflix this winter. All right, there's no. I imagine it'd be round about Christmas time. I bet it's Christmas. Yes, I bet it's Christmas. BBC will stick a Wallace and Gromit thing on at Christmas Day. I bet it is. Bet it is. Do you know what? I'm going to check. I'm going to check. Oh dear. Right, I found the teaser. For this film. So we'll have a look at the teaser, shall we? What the heck? Let's get that audio up. Right, here we go. I hope it doesn't echo, but we'll see.
We're getting reports of a crime wave across the region.
I'm live outside the West Wallaby Street house of the evil inventor, Mr. Wallace.
Evil?
Evil?
I'm innocent.
It does sound like him, doesn't it?
Who could possibly be behind all this?
I'm looking forward to that. Does it say January 3rd on Netflix? January 3rd. I bet it's on the BBC on Christmas Day. I bet it is. That looks cool. I'm really looking forward to that. I bet that is on the BBC on Christmas Day. But I don't know. I could be wrong. If it is coming on Christmas Day, I'll put a little note there before I go. But I'll try and find out when it's on the BBC. Right. So we'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. By the way, again, I reiterate, don't forget to like and subscribe, share the videos, drop a comment, hit the notification bell and all that stuff. Push us over 1,000. Push us over 1,000 subscribers, and that'd be cool. Right, so thanks for watching. Wherever you are, look after each other, and until next time, I'll see you there.